Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am sharing with you the last week of my life where I have been trying so hard to go 100% plastic free. I'm not gonna lie, it has been so difficult, but when I put this up on my Instagram not so long ago, I had such a huge response. I had loads of people giving me advice of what to do, and also others that have just said, like, please tell us how you got on, which is why I wanted to document the last week, because I think to kind of raise awareness about it, but also to show that if it doesn't quite work out, don't feel bad. Since I have been making this video, my eyes, I feel, have been opened so much to how much plastic is out there. And I almost feel a little bit sad that there is so much plastic everywhere. I honestly felt like I couldn't really escape it a lot of the time unless I drove to 17 different places in a week to get all the different things that I would need. And then I would ask myself, what's better, buying plastic or polluting the air with my car? So anyway, I'm going to show you absolutely everything from this last week. So this video is actually sponsored by Milk and More. For those of you who have been watching my videos for some time, you will know that I have probably been using Milk and More for about 2 years now. They have such a great service, and the reason I actually started using them was because I wanted to kind of do my little bit for the environment. And as your milk gets delivered in little glass bottles, I thought that was just the perfect way for me to reduce my plastic consumption when it comes to drinking and consuming milk. For those of you who haven't heard of Milk and More before, they are a really great company. We get our deliveries delivered to our front door 3 times a week, every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. And by the time we wake up in the morning, so before 7 AM, you will have all the different products that you have ordered waiting for you on your doorstep. They're a really sustainable company, and if you look on their website, they actually have a whole page dedicated to plastic alternatives. I'm going to show you some of the products they offer right now. So on Milk and More, they've got a whole plastic alternatives page. They've got loads of milk on there. They've also got some fruit juices and like yogurts and honey and granolas. They also do some fruit and veggies and some potatoes. But then they also, what I think is really great, is they do toilet paper. It's 100% recyclable paper packaging, and obviously you can just order this the night before, as long as it's before 9 PM, and it will get delivered to your door the next day if that is one of the delivery slots. So with all that said, I'm going to take you back to the beginning of my week, and I'm going to take you through how I got on, and then at the end of this video, so stay tuned, I'm going to give you a little summary of exactly what I thought, if it was more convenient, if it was more expensive, and so on and so on. So I will see you at the end. Enjoy the video. Right, so today is the first day that I am going to be going to a shop down here in Brighton where they are completely plastic free. It's called Store Brighton, and I've just been looking on their website, the kind of things that they do, and it looks really, really good. So I've been scratching around my kitchen for little containers to take with me. So I have found things like this, and then also I had this, which is a kind of fruit and veg bag. They're about 30p I think, from a supermarket, so they're really, really good actually. And obviously they like let the fruit and veg breathe, and they're reusable. And then I've just got loads of little Tupperware like this. I've got a couple of plastic bags as well, and then I've made myself a little shopping list. So I've made a list of everything that we're going to eat this week, like all the different meals. And then I've listed as well everything I need for those meals. And then as you can see, I've got like stars and arrows by it. So the things that have got stars by them, what I need to get from the butcher. The things that have got arrows are things I can get from Milk and More, from their sustainable section. So I feel quite organised. So I'm going to go down to this place in Brighton and see what I can get today. I've also got this because I bought this a couple of weeks ago and it's run out. So I'm just going to refill this in the store as well. I know the more I do this and the longer I do it for, it'll become so much easier, because at the moment I feel like, oh my god, this is such a faff, but I know it'll become a lot easier. So anyway, let's go down to the store and I'll show you what's there. just got back from our very first shop in a eco shop, and I feel really good about shopping there, but I can't lie when I tell you it was expensive. So I think I'm going to show you what I got, and I also couldn't get everything from one shop, so I also went to a butcher's as well and got my mince, because what I thought I'm going to do is probably shop for just a couple of days at a time. So everything I'm going to show you here came up to £50. Oh gosh, doesn't look like I've got much at all. Right, I'm going to turn this around now and show you. Right, so this is what I've got for £50. That actually looks tiny, but everything that is here has been like really like reasonably sourced, and it's from local people and things like that. So obviously that means quite a lot. But I got some peanut butter, which is really cool because it came out of a peanut butter machine. So you saw the peanuts, that it was roasted peanuts, that it was just grinding up as you press the button. I got some really good olive oil. So obviously for that I would actually spend quite a lot of money on. So this was £3.50. So actually that was probably cheaper than if I'd buy a really good ones from something like Tesco's or whatever. I got some mince meat, so I just went to the butcher's and I took my own container and they filled it up with mince. I filled up this big bottle with fabric softener and it was £6.50. I got some dishwasher tablets, 25 tablets, and they were £5.20. These are really good biodegradable refuge sacks. I also got some shampoo and conditioner. They were £2.60 each, and it's a little like bar as if it's soap. I got some organic spelt flour because with this I can make my own bread, so I don't need to get bread from the shops in packaging. Basmati rice and some granola as well. So this granola was £4.60, but I think that's a very good granola, and the rice was £3.77, which again is quite a lot more expensive than if I'd bought like a kilo myself, and this is 0.74 kilos. So we've just been to our local supermarket and I picked up like onions, peppers, garlic and some jacket potatoes in my bag. So I just put everything in here to begin with, and then I got to the till. I did like a self-checkout thing, and then obviously I just would take each of the groups of items out. So I take out all the potatoes and weigh them, and then it give me a price, and I just put it back into this bag. What I would say is that I'm worried I'm going to break the bag with how much I've got in here, so I definitely need to invest in a few more of these, but these are absolutely brilliant. So I just picked up the loose items down the different aisles and popped them straight into here. So yeah, it was really quite good. Right, so I thought I would show you the kind of thing we are having for dinner tonight. So I went and got some red lentils. I think I bought this pot from IKEA or something like that. So I filled that up with red lentils, and then I have taken some out of here and I have rinsed those out. I'm going to be making a lentil curry because we've got some people coming over for dinner tonight, and one of them is a vegan. So what I have got, so obviously this is plastic, but I buy all my spices in a big bag like this, and then when I went to the shop, that the plastic free shop, they actually do all of these spices in some of those like things that you pull the lever down and they decant out into here. So what I thought, I'm not going to obviously buy more of it until I need it because I've still got quite a lot left in these bags, but I have just made my little like curry paste, and I've used 1 tablespoon of garam masala, 1 tablespoon of madras curry powder, 1 teaspoon of turmeric and 1 teaspoon of cumin. And I have just finished my madras curry powder. So I'm going to keep this, and then when I go back to the plastic free shop next time, I will put some more curry powder into this bag. Anyway, so this meal, in here I have got some diced up onions, some garlic and some ginger as well. I got all that from Waitrose in my little plastic bag. And then I'm going to put in these washed lentils. This is all going to be in the slow cooker. I'm going to put in these washed lentils, add in my curry paste. I've also got 400 mils of vegetable stock here, and I will put in 1 coconut milk too. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be quite a good meal, and like I said, it's plastic free, so I'm feeling quite good. We're on day 5 of our plastic free week, and I just popped into Sainsbury's. So I bought 5 more of these little kind of mesh bags from there. They're 30p each, so I didn't have to like get everything that was individual. So I got some apples, some peppers, some bananas, some limes, some more onions and things like that. But I had to buy some plastic. I know I can go to like a grocery, like a greengrocer thing, and get other things, but I don't know what's better, to buy some plastic or to drive from location to location to get everything that I need. But cucumbers are my kids' absolute favourite snack, and they didn't have these loose. The only way I could buy them was in this plastic packaging. Also, I'm about to cook a meal and I needed radishes for it. The only radishes I could get were these in a plastic bag. So again, I could have gone to a greengrocer's and got them. Well, I don't even know if I could get these individually in greengrocers, but yeah, so all the other bits I got that I could get loose, like my limes and things like that, was easy to do because obviously I could put them into these little bags. But other than that, there was literally no other choice for me. So yeah, I do kind of feel like I failed a little bit, but I really was trying. But anyway, I'm going to carry on. I know I bought a lot less plastic now than I usually would have done, so I do feel good about that. But yeah, I do kind of feel like I have failed a little bit. Hello. Right, so tonight I am going to make some bread. So I make my own homemade bread and then I make it in the evening. I let it proof overnight and then I bake it in the morning, and it's absolutely delicious. So I am using the flour that I bought from that store shop in Brighton, which was £2 and 1p. And for the amount I have put into my bread mixture, I can't even make 2 loaves of bread out of this. So that is working out quite expensive. And then ages ago, I bought these little fast action dried yeast sachets. They come in a box like this, but then each sachet comes like this. And these, as it says on the box, they are not recyclable. So I don't know what's best, me making another journey in my car to go to a bakery and try and buy bread where I don't have to have it in a plastic container, because obviously in the shops they all come with like plastic coating, and to try and avoid that, it's just impossible. You have to go to a bakery really. And also I think even if you went to the shops and you bought it in the brown paper, to me, it feels like there's still like a plasticky coating on there. I don't know if I'm not right or what, but anyway, guys, I'm so excited. So last night I was desperate for stuff. So I did a little Tesco shop, and obviously they're saying now that they don't do any more plastic bags when they deliver to home. And I really wanted to try it out. So I have just ordered loads and loads of individual like onions and garlic and limes and mangoes and things like that. And they have all come with no packaging. So usually obviously you can get them in the onions, for example, you can get them in the like tube of like 3 onions, or in a bag of quite a few onions, or if I used to get them individually, they used to come in like a thinner plastic bag grouped together. Today they just came completely loose. Look at all of these things here that I have got. So I've got all my mangoes, I've got my onions, I've got my limes, everything like that. So I am so pleased. Yeah, it's just made me feel so happy, because I have not ordered like this for so long now. I've been going to the supermarkets like myself to go and get things, but I really wanted to see how it came because I've heard so much about this, and I am so happy. So I had to come on here and tell you, because it honestly has just made me so happy. I just said to the delivery guy, I said, oh my gosh, I'm so happy, and he was like, okay. The small things, the small things. So I've just been editing my video and it's made me like remember everything that's happened this last week. So I really enjoyed the challenge of doing this, but it definitely was a challenge. I would honestly say the only convenient part of it was Milk and More, because it obviously arrived at your doorstep. I usually do an online shop, so usually have my deliveries come to my door. So I usually meal plan for a whole week, as you guys will know, and then I consciously shop online, so everything comes to me. So for me, it just reduces my food bill because I'm not tempted when I go up and down the aisles. But obviously with this, I couldn't do that. I had to go to the shops to get what I needed, which made me in turn spend so much more. I would say my food shopping this week doubled. But that is obviously because I went to the butcher's. The butcher's is more expensive, so I understand that completely. I knew my shopping bill would go up, but I wasn't quite expecting it to go up as much as it did. So yeah, I would say all in all, it was a very hard thing to do, but I just think it's something that you need to take baby steps with. If you make small changes, I feel like in a year's time, I will actually have made quite big changes and they'll become kind of like habit and routine. So I'm definitely not going to give up on this because I really felt like at peace when I was buying all these different things plastic free. However, I did not feel at peace having to drive to all the different locations because A, it wasn't convenient for me. B, I would say it took up so much of my time, and C, I was polluting the air with my petrol fumes. So yeah, but I'm definitely going to continue. Let me know if you guys give this a try and how you got on. I would be so intrigued to hear. And if you're watching this video and you think, oh, I know a way that you could actually make it easier for yourself, then I would love to know that too. I have recently found a farm shop, my local farm shop, which is 8 miles away, about 15 minutes away, so I will be visiting there. But then again, it was actually more convenient to just get my fruit and veg delivered and my potatoes and things like that from Milk and More. So yeah, small changes that are going to soon become habit, and then those small changes will lead into much bigger changes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Milk and More for sponsoring this video. I have loved working with them. I mean, I've been using them for the last 2 years, like I said, but I've just loved trying more and more of their products as well. So yeah, thank you so much, Milk and More. Thank you to you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.